Hello everyone, I'm the Gray Cat. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to play City Skylines. I have the Sunset Harbor Industries and Mass Transit DLC. We're using the Regal Hills map, which comes from the Mass Transit. We're going to call this city Gray Cat Hills. And let's get started. I will be using the Traffic Manager mod. We'll very lightly use the moving mod. The unlimited ore and oil mod is activated, and as well as the unlimited soil mod for landscaping, which, we'll see how much landscaping we do. So here we are in the Regal Hills map, in the little what will become town of Gray Cat Hills. As you can see, we have a nice river coming through down the hill under the highway, which this map, the highway is actually included in the first tile, which that is unusual. Usually you just get these two little things. So as soon as we get highways, we can start messing around with this if we feel that we need to. As you can see up here on the hill, there's a nice little castle ruin. Very nice. Over here we have some forestry, but the main feature of this tile, other than the river, is this really good sized area of farmland, and it's pretty fertile. It has some blank spaces, which, that's cool. We can run our roads through there and build our extractor, not extractor, the processing buildings on those lower fertility areas, and save our fields for the the greener or yellower areas, as the case may be, more yellow. Okay, so probably everyone knows the little road trick. You build a little piece of road, you get your bulldozer, and you bulldoze it. And because by placing that little piece of road, we unlock more roads. We have our original 2-lane road we started with, the one-way 2-lane road, and this little gravel road, which we will probably refer to as the dirt roads once we get going, because you'll see it looks more like a dirt road than a gravel road, but that's fine. We have 4-lane, this is like a town road. It's not a highway, but it does have 4 lanes, 2 in each direction. We have the 6-lane road, a one-way 6-lane. Also, this is more of a town road, not a highway. As for highways, we do not have any of those unlocked yet. We have one small roundabout. There are no toll roads. So we are going to use the gravel road, here to be known as the dirt road. So we can imagine a town forming here for sure, because as you said, we have these nice farmland areas. There's forestry areas up here. You have the river, and you have the ruins. It's very nice. So yeah, definitely a town would form here. And I like to imagine, how would this town form here? Well, first off, right off the highway, we have farmland. So, and there are areas within the farmland, that are less fertile, as denoted by the, it's more the same color as the rest of this area out here. It's just regular grass. These brighter yellowy areas are the more fertile land. So, you could probably imagine a road coming through here. And then, you have fields on both sides. Let's start over here. Come this way. want to kind of get right in between them. Okay. Right. There. And like I said, this looks like a dirt road. So, now, you could also imagine, there'd be a road down here by the river. Yeah, because there's probably a lot of, fishing going on. This is a nice little kind of mountain stream coming down here. Nice fresh water. Probably a good fishing area. So, let's see. This is kind of straight here. This is kind of straight here. Starts to get a little hilly in here. Oh wow, this is nice. You could kind of imagine a road, just going right up through here, up to the castle ruins. We'll definitely want to be integrating something like that. But first, let's take this little straight piece of river here, and we want to build a road, far enough away that we can get nice zoning without messing up the terrain too much. How about right there? Looks okay. And this area here is pretty straight. Let's I'll lock onto that. About there. Okay, right there. How about like so? Pretty good. Now we want to build a nice curve here. We're almost centered up there. Let's see, this one comes out 11, and that one comes out 8. So we need to come up 3 more here. Right there. Now we'll grab the freeform road tool, come out, and right there. And get us a nice smooth curve there. Now, these roads would definitely connect in some way. And I'm thinking it might come off this, right off the end of this curve right here. Oops. Let's go back to straight. Come to right there. As we are 90 degrees. So what is that? That is two-ish away. Let's go right there. Bring a little freeform tool in again. A little curve. Didn't look right. It was 3. So, one way to do this, back to your straight roads, just bring it out a little bit, and come back 3, cut it off right there, and then go back to the freeform tool. This, yeah, that bend's a little smoother. We can imagine a road coming off the river here, off the river road. About halfway here between the zoning areas. Okay, so let's come out this way. Let's go 6. No, 7. So that leaves you with 5 spaces in between, which means you can zone on this side and they won't actually touch this road. Okay, we'll come down there. Now, we're going to come off 11 this time. That will leave you 1 space in between the 2 zoning areas. So now we want to think about where do we want our power and water to come from. Well, let's go ahead and finish up the road network. We can kind of think about that as we're doing that, because we definitely want to find a way to bring the highway to this road or to the river road or to the farming road. Actually, eventually we're going to want to connect it up probably with all 3. But right now it seems like the river road is our kind of main road. So for now, we want to bring it. Actually, what we could do, bring them in this way, kind of down through here. Maybe a curve right there, a curve right there. And maybe have them coming out this way. And so I think maybe that'll be better for the future, because eventually, we're going to be needing more than one way in and out. And this may help us out later down the road. So let's figure out where we want to come off of this road. I like to go in stretches of 21 when you're going horizontally, or this is kind of where we're going to be kind of zoning on both sides of this street over here. And that is 21, and what that does is it gives you a space right here on this end, enough room for 2 4x4s side by side, a space in the middle, 2 more 4x4s, and then there will be a space if we connect these, there'll be a space before that next road. So we want to come, I want to say 420 or 21 spaces. It costs 420 from this spot, because I think that's the end of our straight. So right there, we'll come up. We'll go ahead and come up the usual. Do I want to do 11 or 7 here? Let's try the 7. And then we'll come up 11. Now we're going to think about how we want it to curve through here. What is that? If I brought it kind of. So let's come off 5. Let's switch to the curve. Come out another 5. And as you see, when you popped there, that's 5. So we know that that's a nice quarter circle. Let's go back to the straight road. Let's see where this comes out. Okay, it comes out. What does that look like? That looks like 4 from there, I think. It says 3 there. Okay, so we'll try that. We'll come down here to where we're 1, 2, 3 short of that apex. We'll get the free form. Come out to there, into there. And that hooks up nicely. So now I'm going to connect to here. Let's see, what is that? That is straight. That's 4. So if we come up 1, 2, 3, 4, and go to there. Actually, let's bring this up to right there. Bring this down to right there. Get our free form again. To there. To there. Yeah. So they'll come in here. And they'll come out there. We do need to give them away to get from here to over here, because I have a feeling our industry is going to be over here, because we do not want to have it too close to the farmland, because we don't want to pollute the farmland. Back here would be just too far away from the industry. I mean, from the highway, so we don't want it back there. We could come over here with it, but we don't want to cross the river just yet. So let's see, how will we connect here? How long is this little stretch of road? Go back to our straight tool. Okay, so let's come 10 from here, or 5 rather. Come down 5. Let's go to our circle. Right there's 5. There's 5. Go back to our straight road. And pop it in right there. Okay. So when we build industry over here, they'll be able to come right back onto the road here and back on. Because this obviously is a two-way road. So until we get something more elaborate going on here, this will be perfect, and it will keep the industry traffic away from any residential traffic we got going. So that should be nice. So power and water. Alright, let's see. Let's come up 11 from right here. Right there. Come over. I would like to do 21. You can turn the road guidelines off, and then the markings are only telling you how far you are away from where you started. So put that right there and turn that back on. Let's see. I'm thinking, because we also need to think about, at the first unlock, first milestone, you get the landfill and you desperately need it right away. They start complaining about trash right away. So where is that going to go? Because they need good access to over here. We could possibly, put that down this way somewhere. Maybe build a connector road over to here. Alright, let's Alright, I got it. Let's come up this way. Actually, let's come out a little bit. Let's turn off these road guidelines so we're only working with this particular road. Alright, let's come down 11 there. Let's come out 7. Here. Let's just come off 10 right here. Alright. Now, come off of this one right here. Just put that right there. And I think, this will be where I put my landfill, right there. Okay, and then I'm going to put the power plant. Click on the little electrical symbol. The coal power plant produces 40 megawatts of power. So we can put that right beside the highway here. Be the first thing that people see when they're coming this way. Do I really want to get off here? I don't know. Maybe we'll replace it with something cleaner later on. Now I'll go to water, which is this big water droplet icon there. And over here we have the inland water treatment plant. We'll put that right there. Now we'll lay some pipe. Start right there. This way. Wow, that didn't line up at all. Let's try this again. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's better. We'll come up to here. Okay, let's delete that too. Bring this out now. This should give us a. Well, oh, that's right. We have. If you turn the road guidelines back on, it should line you up with that pipe right there. Yeah, there we go. Now that's nice and square. I don't know why I obsess about these little details, but you know. So. Let's come down to here, come out this way, and just for now we're going to come out this way. That's not exactly where the road's going to connect, but we'll start there. Now you don't have to put your pipes under the road like this, but you're being super realistic, which, you know, it's not necessarily my goal, but I don't know, more of the OCD stuff going on, I presume. But okay, so now we bring it up to there, and we don't necessarily have to bring it all the way across. In fact, we can stop right there for now. Now we're going to need a water tower, which also you do not want next to the where you're going to be putting the landfill, because you don't want to pollute this either. So for now, and we can move this later if we need to, we're going to put it right there, kind of as a little landmark. As you're coming into town, you can see the water tower. And then we've got to put some pipe up to there. So let's bring it from there to the road. That doesn't line up at all. This is really not straight at all, which I'll try not to let it bother me too much. Now we can, it's just not, we can turn all this off, and maybe only put the road guidelines on, and it should line us up with that, but it's not perfect, but it'll do. And yes, now we need some power lines. We're going to need some to the water tower. And we're going to need some to be near this zoning over here. So, let's see, our first place plot is going to be right there and right there, so we will put it right beside that. Bring it over to the water tower, and if there's no, I've tried this before, if you just happen to run it past over top of that area without actually putting the tower in the purple, it will not work. And so we're just going to go with that right now. Now, this water tower will produce 60,000 cubic meters per week. This inland water treatment plant will process 120,000 cubic meters per week of sewage or wastewater. And this coal power plant, well, we saw when we were putting it in, it produces 40 megawatts of power. Now, we don't need all of that, so what we're going to do, I'm sure you've seen a lot of other people do this, we're just going to lower this budget down to 50%, and that will produce enough probably to get us to the first milestone, which in this game, you come right down here, click, on this map, the population necessary to reach that first milestone of Little Hamlet is 460. And we'll unlock the ability to change taxes, to take a loan. Hopefully that won't be necessary. That first loan, the payment is $400 a month, $405 I think. And you don't really want to take that much out of your income, so by saving money now, by not putting out the full power and water, you should be able to get all of these buildings with what you have left over and what you've made, which you'll need a landfill site, an elementary school, and a medical clinic. Oh, I did not mention that I have the I don't think you can see it here, but it's the European style buildings. That's why I have two. So if we go back over here, you'll see the elementary. There's two elementary schools. This is the vanilla version. It's a little more modern looking, and this is the European style. It's a little older looking. Here's the two medical clinics. That one's the European. That one's the regular. So it's time to do a little zoning. These little bars down here will tell you what type of zoning that you're needing at the moment. As you can see, very high demand for residential zoning right now, so we'll go ahead and put that down. There's different tools. There's a fill, there's a selection, marquee selection. You can do like that, click and drag. There's like a single dose there, and then there's a bigger brush. You can paint it in if you want. You right click to make it go away. We're going to use the marquee tool. So we're going to go from right here, those two 4x4, and then we'll do another two 4x4s right there. And we're going to go ahead and play. Should see the houses start popping up pretty soon. Yep, there's the first one. You can go ahead and zone that in. if you want, if you click on this building, there's a little historical building button there. That if you click it, it will not change its appearance over the course of the game. It will still level up, but it won't change. Alright, go back to zoning. Oh yeah, we can fill them all in now. There, and there. Yeah, we're going to be needing more residential than just that. That was just a little start to get us started. So we've got one at every position. I want to go ahead and pause it here, take a look at what's going on. We can keep coming up with similar streets to this. We can close this off and come over here and make streets over here. I like to kind of do it in little rows to start out. Gotta fill in. I'm not gonna be able to get past that. Nope, that's gonna knock out our power. Let's go up this way. Make sure we got water up there. That's all we need right there. Go back and start zoning this in. Oops. Right there. And right there. Play. These are not permanent, by the way. Once this gets filled in, the power runs through the ground with the buildings. So as long as there's buildings present, it'll kind of jump across. It'll go across the street. It won't go from like here to there. But yeah, it might go from here to say there. And put a few more in here. We're starting to see a little bit of commercial demand there. So we're gonna put that, let's see, right there, and you'll be able to see how the electricity can fill up. So you go to the info view and click the electricity button, you can see right now it comes to there. So as soon as like a building comes in here, it's gonna jump across the street. Going to need a lot more housing. Come on, somebody build a store. Alright. Nope, there's a store. See how the electricity jumped across there. First little industrial demand is coming. Let's go ahead and throw in another commercial first. We got water over here. Not all the way down there. There. And the yellow for the industrial zones. Oh, forgot to put water in. Bad mayor. There we go. Comes right to the edge of his house. Already 10 adults and one. Uh-oh, somebody moved out. We messed up here. Darn it. Let's go ahead and put these in. These will go away once there's no zone. Ooh, a lot more industrial needed. People want jobs. Build some factories. Wait a minute. That one ain't even come in yet. Okay, fine. All they want is industrial now. Whoa. Okay. That'll work. We'll do a little 3x3 there on the corner. To make those dash lines not come up from the other road, you do the road guidelines. I think I mentioned that earlier. A little water. Why didn't I do that? I'm wasting money on pipe, but I still got quite a bit. It's all good. We got cars flying through the air here. Look at this. There's shadows over here. Just a little bit of a glitch. Okay. Let's build a street off of here. $420. Let's make sure we got some water going over that way. And start another row of housing. fill in before we put any others down. We'll try to get to the first milestone here. This video is going to be a little bit long, but we got quite a bit of stuff explained. Got a good foundation going. The population is rising, and eventually we will get to 460 and hit the milestone of Little Hamlet. 4 rows of housing. 32 houses, 8 per street. This guy's coming in. Yes, we can use another store or restaurant. Let's see what we got here. We got a drugstore, another drugstore, and another drugstore, which we got Penny's drugstore. Go Nuts Donuts. That's pretty cool. And then we got Sally's. Something. Not enough water. Oh no, we didn't pipe the commercials there. Bad mayor. We're gonna need another street. The commercial's pretty low. We'll leave it as it is for now. We will go through and maybe one more industrial. Residential's coming in fast now. Oops. Always forget the water. want to put our next street? Tell you what, let's up here. I'd like to have that there. Oh, we came down too far anyway. Let's do that. That's gonna not give us a space in between, but we might actually. Let's build a different sized house on this road. And this side we can do 4. So we're going to bring this road across. Have reached the milestone of Little Hamlet's population of 460. This introduces taxes and loans, garbage, healthcare, and education. As you can see, we've got new buildings of the landfill, elementary school, and the medical clinic. And as I mentioned, I have both the European and the vanilla enabled. So, that's going to end this episode. I'll go ahead and pause it, and we will come back to this nice little town we got going here in the next episode. So, like and subscribe if you enjoyed what we did here today. And I'll see you next time. This is the Gray Cat signing off. Thank you. Have a great day.